We are back with the Stretford End, and it's all about the Premier League in this video. And we are playing Spurs on Saturday. And it's just Spurs, guys. Even though Conte is there, even though Son and Kane is the most deadliest duo in the entire Premier League era, it's just Spurs, guys. We know for the fact how Conte is going to play. It just comes down to us as a team. Are we going to turn up? Are the players going to turn up? Is there going to be a mental strength shown? Are they going to fight? Are they going to run? Are they going to work hard? Are they going to track back? We'll have to wait and see. We've been so inconsistent, guys. I don't even know what to expect. I'll give a predicted starting 11 from my side, but in terms of how we're going to play, in terms of the formation, I don't know. I really don't know. Ragnick has shown that he's willing and able to make changes to formations, to teams. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to be come the game against Spurs, but I do believe that we can win. I will, of course, always be optimistic. I will always have, the greatest of optimism towards, our chances in terms of various games. But like I said, I do think that we can win the game, and we have to win, guys. This hurts to say, but top four is what we need. If we don't win Atletico off the Spurs in the Champions League in our second league, then we're looking potentially at Europa League, because then we only have the Premier League to focus on. Yes, that might sound like a sort of recompense, but it's not really good for us. Arsenal has got 3 games in hand. They win all of those games, they're 9 points clear of us. And then we have, even if we do win them, when we play them later in the season, we still might not have enough points to actually get 4th place. It hurts me to say that as a United supporter, that we are fighting and scraping for 4th place. But it's the reality that we are in. It's the mess that the Glazers have put us in as a club. This has been coming for years now, ever since Fergie retired. Every decision that they've made has been bad, has been toxic, has been detrimental to the failure of what has been shown on the pitch, but even so off the pitch in terms of, appointments, decisions being made, etc. But as we know, Antonio Conte will definitely play, with his favorite 4-3-3. Sometimes he'll play with a 3-4-3. And we know that he's going to sit back, be tight and defensively compact, and play on the counter attack. And if we are not able to see this, we could easily be looking at another 6-1, similar to what happened, when Mourinho was at Spurs and they completely destroyed us on the counter attack. I do believe that we can definitely break through their defense. It has been shown. Yes, I know in the previous game they won 5-0 against Everton, but Everton's defense is not that great. They have a new manager in Frank Lampard who was trying things. And in terms of quality, I definitely believe that, Spurs should have won that game. Maybe not by so many goals, but they played well enough to do so. And it should be a lesson to us and a warning that if we are as open as Everton were, we can definitely be slaughtered once again, because we know the pace of Son and his finishing ability. We know his telepathic type of play that he has with Kane. And there are various other players that can cause trouble as well. Lucas Moura, Steven Bergwijn. They've got players in midfield such as Højbjerg, who's very, very good defensively and can see a pass. And we know that they have a World Cup keeper in Hugo Lloris, who is, tough opposition on his day. But we can beat them. I know that we can. It's just if the players decide to turn up, if the players decide to actually fight, and if they have pride and even self-pride to, try and make a name for themselves once again, because some of these players know for the fact that their time at Manchester United is done. They know that some of their careers will not be as high as it is right now. Because if they leave us, where are they going to go? So, in all fairness, I do believe that we can win. It just comes down to the players that actually have to put in the effort and actually to show that they are clinical in front of goal. But I want to speak now quickly about the starting 11 that I believe would be strong enough to win Spurs. So, of course, I would want us to go with a 4-3-3, and I wanted the team to be David de Gea in goal. I want Varane and Lindelof to play. Yes, Varane has, been dealing with COVID as of late. But he's returned to training and he wasn't injured, so I definitely think he will seamlessly step back into his slot. And it needs to be Lindelof next to him. Maguire had an awful, awful performance against City. And as we know, him and Harry Kane are both England teammates. Harry Kane will take him to school. Harry Kane will definitely know all his weaknesses and definitely exploit them. And we cannot allow that. We definitely cannot allow to have Harry Maguire playing in defense, considering his bad performances as of late. Left back, I definitely want to see Telles playing. I know that against City, he wasn't best in terms of his performances, but as of late, he's been a better left back than Shaw. Shaw has been dreadful this entire season, and Telles has definitely stepped up, and I think he deserves to start once again. At right back, without a doubt, we need to see Diogo Dalot. Very questionable as to why he has been left out of the team as of late for the past 8 games, and Wan-Bissaka coming in and not doing anything well going forward, but being defensively sound. But against City, he was completely destroyed, and that is why I feel Diogo Dalot should definitely come back in to give us an attacking outlet on the right, which has been a basically graveyard shift in the past few games that we have played. In midfield, I definitely want to see Fred, Pogba, and Bruno, because I think they are the 3 most mobile, and they will give us a sense of stability. And all Fred has to do is focus on his defensive duties, and Pogba and Bruno can be our creative outlets as our number 8s. Up front, obviously, I want to see Ronaldo playing, but with Cavani being back, I don't think he is, should be starting, especially since, he's had this attitude of only deciding to play when, the need arises for himself. So Ronaldo should definitely be starting. I hope that he'll be able to start because of, the injury that he basically had, for the City game. But I do believe I want him to start because he basically is our strongest attacking outlet, in terms of threatening the opposition, especially in the air, and his finishing ability that is second to none. On the left, I want Elanga to start. Reports have shown that the under-18s coach have said that he's seen Elanga basically come to Carrington at 4 a.m. and he was in the gym exercising and doing his routines, which shows a sense of commitment. It shows a sense of wanting to improve on a daily basis, and that is what Rangnick and every other coach out there wants to see and wants to definitely have within his team. Players that are willing to improve their own selves by working not just on the training pitch with the team, but also individually to improve their own, physical aspects, but also their technical aspects as a footballer. Moving along to, the right-hand side, I want to see Jadon Sancho, our player of the month for February, and a man who is in form. Scored against City, so definitely he should be starting without a doubt. More or less, that is basically the team that I want us to have. David De Gea in goal. I want us to have Lindelof and Varane. Left back Telles. Right back Diogo Dalot. Fred, Pogba, and Bruno in midfield. On the left, Elanga. On the right, Jadon Sancho. And up front, I want to see Ronaldo. Guys, come on. As we've said before, it's Spurs. We should win this game. We need the 3 points. If we don't get the 3 points against Spurs, top 4 will be even more difficult and even more so further for us to attain. We definitely need to win this game, hands down. Not a draw, not a loss, a win. Thank you guys for joining me. Continue to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and on Twitter. Ensure that we, can grow the Straight Within community. We want to at least reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year to ensure that we can grow the channel more and more and reach more Manchester United supporters out there. Oh, Piggy, just a couple of the dogs coming here at the final moment, but nevertheless, they are enthusiastic as always, and let's hope that's how our players will be, that they will be as excited as a dog is when he sees a soccer ball. When he sees a football, he runs after it, he chases it, and he brings it back. Let's hope our players can be like dogs on the field against Spurs and run at them, attack them, drive at them. That is it, me, Sashin Johnson from the Stretford Inn. Till we speak again soon, goodbye.